Hi guys, I'm checking the mic real quick. back. Let's probably could check this stuff. So check. Except for my phone.
Yeah. Checking that audio.
Okay.
Hey.
Bye, guys.
Excuse me. Apparently.
Excuse me. But yeah.
So we're going to continue our playthrough of Sonic Adventure.
We're playing
Yes.
Amy.
Select your file.
Yes, Amy's the next character on the list.
How is Amy the next? Or how is? Excuse me. I'm very
Select
sorry.
your character.
You're choosing Big last,
Yeah.
but technically in order.
No, technically.
Okay.
Big goes to hell.
Okay. I see.
Big goes to hell. And then he dies.
I mean, does he really deserve that?
Yes.
I see. She's being very.
He's always right.
Yeah.
Because they get a pop song.
I mean,
Bored.
no worse than any of the other songs.
Same old thing.
Sonic has better music.
Same place, different day. I miss the good old days. Hanging out with my hero, Sonic. Chasing bad guys. And blowing them away.
Reference to Sonic CD.
Yeah.
But now he's gone. And there's nothing left to do. But stop till I drop. There was always something fun to do with Sonic around.
Such a
I
typical
really
girl.
miss him.
My phone's also on.
Hey, what's going on here? Is there an eclipse today or
Who
what?
turned off the
Nobody
lights?
forecast a storm or anything.
She looks like she was gonna devour something there. Just swallow something whole.
Yeah.
So what's her boss fights?
I don't think she really has any boss fights.
Huh.
Most of her stages are actually just mini games or running away from a robot.
Interesting. I see.
Eggman, can it be? What's
Well,
that?
whatever Eggman is, Sonic is, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Eggman!
Watch it! Watch it!
Quickly, Sonic, use to power up the
Where you
Emerald.
going, buddy?
It's a flicky.
Hey, are you alright?
They apparently help you teleport through things or whatever. I don't remember the flickies.
The flickies are
Lore.
just animals.
But wasn't there a game where the
What's
flickies,
this?
like, it kind of like move forward the canon that flickies get to like teleport through worlds or whatever, and they can help you go through warp rings or something?
But Sonic does the warp rings anyway.
Yeah,
How
but-
Flicky helps.
Yikes!
Wasn't, what was it? It was like a 3D Sonic game.
Sonic 3D Blast.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here!
Is that not canon? Or is it not?
I don't know. Nobody treats a lot of the games like they're canon.
Yeah, but I mean, are they officially canon or not?
That was one
I
of
don't know.
Eggman's
I
robots,
see.
huh? He must have captured you, and somehow you got away, right? Don't worry.
But I mean,
I'll
clearly
protect
this
you.
flicky's at least important, right?
It's got a Chaos Emerald on it.
I'll do my
Oh.
best to keep us
Can't
both
you see the
from
Chaos
harm.
Emerald on its locket?
I'll stand by
No,
you
she's
all the
smothering
way.
it too much.
Oh. Okay. The one problem with this game is that, like, there's no, like,
You see the same environment you got?
there's not just that, but then you're also running around it
Yeah.
because you don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
Because the game doesn't, like, say, hey, you need to head this direction.
Yeah. You just have to kind of explore until you trigger a cutscene or go to another area or something.
So if I remember correctly, the first time you encounter Amy in the game, Sonic is in a sick mode.
So maybe go straight to the video. I would look up a walkthrough. Nah, but I want to give you a
Walkthroughs
chance
are-
first.
Something weird may happen at the casino area.
Yep, so you were right. Go to the casino is what you said, basically. So anyway, we had a small conversation that I wanted to continue because I was enjoying the story. So we both like to play Yu-Gi-Oh! A bit. No, cutscene again. Oh yeah!
My hero, Sonic! Long time no
How does she
see.
run as fast as Sonic with her
Amy.
win like that?
What's your problem?
Like I get she's supposed to be a girl. And
See,
so,
this little birdie's got in trouble. I think you should be his bodyguard a little while.
but still.
What?
What's the animation? Like how well to shoot out.
Yeah.
No way.
Come on, don't run away! Oh!
Oh. Anyways, so we're both pretty, we know Yu-Gi-Oh! Enough, right? But you apparently, I forgot his name already, because I forgot about this monster's name already. Oh, Snaptrap.
No trains are currently in service.
He is literally the worst monster in the game, right? You want to know his stats?
Fire away.
Okay, so he's a normal monster, no effects. He's an Earth attribute. He is a machine. He's level 5. His defense is 1700.
Level 5.
And his attack, 1200.
Okay, so really bad card.
Very bad. Very, very, very bad.
Well, statistically speaking, really bad.
Stat-wise, and everyone kind of agrees he is probably the worst normal monster to ever put in a deck. Saying that, there is an OTK combo deck that does pop up from time to time, utilizing him as a card.
Wait up, Sonic!
Wait
Not
up,
fair.
Sonic.
I can't run as fast as you!
Duh, that's the point. I'm the fastest thing alive, duh.
Yeah,
And
no
look,
fucking shit.
Eggman's robot's on the loose!
Don't piss. I'll handle that bag of bolts.
Ah!
Now
Let's
what's wrong?
devour the flicky.
Huh?
Twinkle Park.
Yep, Twinkle Park. It says 2 couples can get it for free.
It
Nice.
says you couples can get in free!
Do you think we would?
What are we waiting for?
Amy! Wait! I give up. She's so weird.
You know, I'm pretty sure a girl holding a guy against this girl doesn't qualify as a cute couple either.
I don't know either.
I'm pretty sure Amy would hog tie him and drag him in.
So, while you're doing this, would you like to hear the deck that commonly plays Snaptrap? Alright, so, it doesn't have an archetype. It's just called Snaptrap OTK. And the goal of the deck is to special summon a Snaptrap somehow, and then use a card called Inferno Reckless Summon. If you don't know what this card does, Inferno Reckless Summoning says, if you have a special summon normal monster that has 1500 or less attack on your side of the field, so that's the requirements for the card, a special summon normal monster with 1500 or less attack. You can then search your deck and special summon as many copies of that card as you have. So you can special summon up to 3 Snaptraps in one turn by playing Infernal Reckless Summoning, a 1500 life points, and summon 3 copies of this card, essentially. Right? But the requirement is he has to be special summoned first, so you have to find a way to special summon. Normally things have used things like, I can't even remember any cards that would do it, but there's ways to do it. You missed? But there's cards. Then you play a card called Delta Attack, which is a card that says if you have 3 level 5 or 3 normal monsters with the same name on the field at the same time, they can attack directly this turn. I should also mention Infernal Reckless Summoning also says that these monsters will be banished at the end of your turn. So, a lot of restrictions on them. And then, with Delta Attack, it says if you have the same, or a normal monster on the field that has the same name, those monsters can attack directly. So, currently, you have 3 1200 attack point monsters that will be banished at the end of turn that can attack directly. But, as you recall, he's a machine. So, you play Limiter Removal after you play these 2 other non-searchable spell cards to then give them each 2400. So you have around 7200 attack points to use, which means you're under it by about 800. So for your normal summon your turn, this is how ridiculous it is. You have to do all this without normal summoning your monster. Because then for your normal summon your turn, you have to summon something like a Cannon Soldier to tribute 2 of the Snap Traps to win the game. So that is a tournament winning deck a few tournament winning decks that utilize the worst card in the game.
I see.
And it's highly improbable.
But yet it works.
Not really. It's really hard to special summon a level 5 machine monster, normal machine monster, without using your normal summon. So it takes a lot of work. But you can do it. There's no archetypes that really circumvent it. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I want to talk about with Magic, or Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm glad you found a robot.
Complain about Magic. But,
Sonic must
it's
have
not really
gotten
complaining.
lost
I don't
too.
feel about it. But, I wanted to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the Abyss archetype that I really liked. They changed its name.
Oh, yeah.
The snakes, the light and dark snakes,
Yeah, what are they called?
Orochi something.
Watch him, full brain.
I can't remember the rest of it. It's Orochi something,
Go!
and it's really sad. I really liked Abyss. It was a really good name.
Because it was a dumb pun.
Yeah, it's a dumb pun. It kind of plays off the fact that they're kind of like chaos monsters, you know. Go on,
With the Sonic running in place.
Yeah, I know, right? He was moonwalking when he was getting away from her at the casino.
Because of course he can. He's
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Moonwalk away from you at fast speed.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello. We had fun playing Mario Party earlier.
calm
Should probably
down.
do it again some more.
Yes.
Yes. Why you punch me?
Punch.
Why are you? Why? That last one you actually punched me and not kicked me.
Punch, kick.
There you go.
Punch, kick. Punch, kick.
You will have your revenge.
Yeah, he's the one that needs the revenge.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. The game kind of really did screw you guys both, though.
Yeah, freaking did.
Honestly,
No,
you got 4th. That is true.
no,
Myself
never.
with a permanent marker.
Why not?
Are you
I
punching
don't
me?
need to tell
I
you
do.
anything. You tell me why you got it. Now!
Okay.
You don't even know. I
Really?
know you might hurt us both.
Pinch.
So, question. She makes friends with this robot, this Spider Punch. She makes friends with this robot. What?
Won't you help us?
I know he was repositioned from the animation,
Yeah.
but that was really weird. But she makes friends with Delta really quick, right?
Something you know nothing about.
I was already having doubts about Eggman
Really?
Logical.
I mean, I guess we'll figure that out.
when we get to
I
the end of the
pity
story.
you.
Yeah, or not Delta. Why
Love
did
is
I
not
call
part
it
of your programming. You are
Yeah,
missing something
right.
good. Hey, Freddy, come back here.
Delta? Yeah.
0. 1, 0, 2. Yeah, 0. Let's see how this body.
Yeah. What was the fun little fact about the freak out or the alphabet that I learned recently that I forgot now?
That the most used letter.
Oh no, not that one, but that's a cool one, yeah. That the most used letter in the English alphabet or the Roman alphabet, is what it is E. And there are 2 books out there that are actually written without using a single E in the entire book.
It's dangerous here.
Think the game's a bit loud?
Why don't you go and fix that?
Phase 2.
You're really nice. You're different from the other robots. You've got a soft spot
Give us
inside your
a
metal frame.
yay or nay on that.
We can be friends, okay?
And then let us know if any weird noises are coming from the microphone.
Yeah. Wait, yeah. It's better? Cool. Do you not know where to go now? I like how they just let you have your hammer, though. Pretty helpful. But yeah, back to the thing. There are 2 books in the English language that are written without using a E at all in their entire, book.
Oh, it's time to get the game controllers.
Are we, what is it? Drifting left?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Getting that dreaded drift.
Nipples.
Hey, your phone's dying.
Yeah, it's been dying since we started. That's why I suggested we use yours. But, yeah. So, the 2 books are Gatsby, and I forgot the other one's name. But they both use no E's in the book at all. And not The Great Gatsby, it's a book called Gatsby.
Good luck.
Because it's French, not American literature, which is garbage.
Hedgehog hammer.
Hedgehog hammer? Yeah, but it's a French book, not the English literature Great Gatsby. It's called just Gatsby. And I forgot the other one's name. It translates to the miserable or something, or not miserable, the abyss or something. But it's just interesting.
What? I can't believe this is happening!
But it's really interesting the more you think about it, because that means they use that entire book, they didn't use the word "the" once, which is the most common used word in the English language.
Behold the warrior feather. Now you can do the spin hammer attack. Press and hold the action button and move the directional pad in a circle.
So we spin to win again, boys?
Yep.
Oh, but it's not as good as Tails is. Excuse me. Oh, this seems a little broken. Oh, she gets dizzy though. Of course she does. Seems a little easy to actually hit these things with the big AoE part of the hammer. Poor Tails.
Go through the hot shelter and find the way out. Good luck.
Well, I know where I need to go.
Neat.
We're gonna get stuck.
Gee, I noticed. So what do you want to do for tabletop while I have you hostage?
Well, I thought we would do some... You have me hostage. No. I have you hostage.
Well, I mean, so that
Eggman!
I get it.
Because this is one of those puzzles where you have to...
Spell out a thing. Yeah, but what did you want to do tabletop wise?
I would figure we'd do some Digimon, some
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, some Pocket Monster, maybe some Wormahorde.
I got you. I mean, we need to kind of do it since May is already...
May's already here.
Yep. I'd really love to get, like, D&D on this show somehow. But it would be really hard, especially since it's almost impossible to get, you know...
Anyone to regularly stick around.
Yeah, 4 to 5 people to kind of stick to a schedule.
I want in the hovercraft.
I will be the Eggman.
Yes, that's precisely what I was doing.
I will be the one who chases Sonic.
Isn't that what she already does?
Yes, I mean, and technically Eggman runs from Sonic. But
Ah! You won't get away with this!
honestly, if we could keep people over, we could do a lot of fun tabletop things. I would love to share our Red Dragon Inn with people. Because it's probably one of my more favorite games.
Monorail.
Monorail!
Monorail is out.
Of course it is. What was his name?
Monorail
Mr.
Lionel Langley?
Feels like a fake name. Yeah, Red Dragon Inn is a super fun game.
RDI is one of my favorite games.
I would love to get, you know, like that somehow on the stream if we could do that, but it's really hard to. Or a video. What was that camera?
It's a really bad one.
It was a really bad one.
I never said this game was perfect. In fact, I said this was the worst version possible to play. Just putting that out there.
True.
And normally I don't play the worst possible version, but since my,
The thing.
my Dreamcast crapped out,
Yeah.
Hot Shelter.
What shelter?
I don't know what a hot shelter is.
Well, I would assume hot shelter. It's a place that shelters you from the bitterness of the outside, but is warm.
Hold on to the handle and turn the key to the left to open the door.
That would be my guess. Why did there be an explosion there?
Because a monkey threw a bomb at me.
Logic.
Excuse you, sir. Deflecting me like a common...
Cold.
I was gonna say like a common,
I don't know. Honestly, when someone says like the common, I immediately think cold, no matter what the correct, you know, what they say is.
like some cheap... You can't buy me like some cheap sex lady. I'll have no fury like I do, Logan.
Also, what was another game that I really wanted to play? Oh, I really did want to play the Star Wars.
Star Wars Legion.
Yeah, Star Wars Legion as well, but I haven't put them all together because it's really hard to put the droids together. And also, you know, I'd have to brush up on the rules and...
Oh, I see. you a bitch.
Is that and plus May the 4th is already passed.
Oh yeah, it's way past. But I thought we weren't going to do Star Wars because...
Yeah, but I wanted to do it on tabletop, you know, the tabletop month alongside May the 4th because, you know, Star Wars. And I thought it would have been a nice, like, you know, stream for a day. If that makes sense. So, speaking of May the 4th, also on May the 4th, The Bad Batch came out. And I watched it, and I love it already. Honestly, I just like that it's more of the Clone Wars' animation style and stuff. Oh, that's clever.
Clone Wars lore.
Yeah, it is the Clone Wars lore. Well, you haven't finished the Clone Wars yet? Have you at least seen the Bad Batch in Clone Wars? Because I won't spoil anything as long as you can say that you have met the characters that are the Bad. So you haven't even seen the Bad Batch yet? Oof. Okay, so you haven't seen the last season. I really like the Clone Wars. Yes, you should watch the Clone Wars first. Mainly because...
Okay, there are monkeys trying to bomb me from the toilet.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Why are monkeys trying to bomb me from the toilet?
I noticed that. So basically there's a character in Clone Wars that gets added to the Bad Batch that you wouldn't know that he was added to the Bad Batch unless you watched Clone Wars first.
Root 100 rings.
Also, everyone in Clone Wars reprises their roles in the Bad Batch, so...
Well, those of the that have characters that return.
Yes. Because it clearly takes place after Order 66. But this is like days after Order 66, so... Very important.
Oh, other big nerd news. Guess what just got confirmed for a massive theatrical release?
Huh.
Another Dragon Ball Super movie.
Neat. Wonder what the... excuse me.
I don't
subject
know,
is.
but they say it's big. It'll be big.
Sounds cool.
And I mean, what could be bigger than... I mean, what was... I can't... I find it hard to imagine what could be bigger than Broly.
I mean, what if they did something like, Fridge or whatever?
Cooler?
Yeah, Cooler being canon.
I don't think it would be that good.
What do you mean that... I mean, to be honest, I thought Broly was a really stupid character until the new Broly movie.
But...
Yeah, I thought it was really stupid and bad. And the new Broly movie made it really great. So, like... Or what if it's like garlic or something? Being canon? That sounds absurd.
Garlic being canon.
Yeah, like, you know... I would honestly like to see them, you know, go back and do some of their, like, side characters that they did in non-canon movies for canon, because that'd be pretty cool. Or at least I think it would be.
Move the handle and the lift should move.
Oh. I don't know where you jumped to.
I lost 146 rings.
Yeah, that sucks. And then, what was it? What's some other, non-canon villains?
Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you have Cooler,
Yeah.
you've got, the other androids.
Oh yeah, the trucker android from
Where
the
not
anime.
Trucker Shadow.
Or from the Abridged.
Well, I mean, it was a real movie.
Yeah, but
Super Android 13.
yeah, but they turned him into a trucker and it was very funny to me.
Where's the trucker at?
Yeah. Was there any others?
What's Cooler?
The Tree of Life? Do you remember that movie?
I haven't.
Yeah.
It was the very first movie.
Yeah, that would be a cool one to like make canon. Now that it's turning out that there's a bunch of other Saiyans out there. it'd be really cool to see the Tree of Life, you know, via
Move the
canon
handle and the
thing.
lift should
But there
slide.
aren't any other Saiyans still.
What do you mean?
I mean, unless you're counting the other universe's Saiyans.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not only counting those, but also Broly exists in canon, so you could just like kind of say, oh, some of the other Saiyans escaped as well, and it would be just as fine. That's my favorite, like, you know, weird voice I do.
I don't know. Frieza can't completely lose his touch in Genocide.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, like, Frieza
But
should...
he didn't completely genocide an entire race. He destroyed the race's home planet.
Yes, but he was expecting...
Yeah, but not everyone had to go back. I mean, yes, that was the order, but not everyone listens, obviously.
Yeah, that's why Frieza...
Didn't
Or-
kill Broly, didn't kill Kakarot, didn't kill
Well, he didn't know about
Vegeta.
Goku.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, you know, not everyone listened to the order, is all I'm saying. So it'd be fine if, you know, some other Saiyans were still out there. It's a big universe and not all of them are free. And even if they wanted to do from other universes, it's pretty easy to, you know, kind of retcon that as well. There's a box that literally transports people from universe to universe, and they could have gotten their hands on it somehow. Wouldn't be that hard, you know?
Ah, shit, that thing's got... You got...
A boner for you? Except for it's a robot, and you fell through a metal pipe. In
That
future...
spring killed me.
Yeah, it did. You fell it. You, what is that?
Invincibility. A shield.
Is it normally a flower?
No, it's sparkles.
Well, it looks like a flower.
Well, it was sparkles.
It looked like a flower.
You look like a flower.
No, I don't. If anything, I look like a snowflake.
Amy,
How are
what
you-
the hell was that?
She just yeeted that thing.
Like, I don't even know why she needed it.
Also, that was
To hell with you, damn it.
Can you not kill that thing? Because I've noticed it has followed you this entire time.
Yes, I'm trying to get away from it.
So you just can't kill it.
Nope. Amy!
Alright then.
Amy!
I guess hurling that to the moon was the best plan of action right there, huh, Amy? How is he not getting hit?
I don't know, I'm gonna call shenanigans at some point.
I mean, you'd have to go and get a broom.
I got a hammer.
You do have a hammer. Huh. He can't actually get hit anymore.
I think I've abused the damage.
Like, do you think they limited how much you could do that?
Maybe. Just get away from there. I need that block you're standing next to.
This seems really annoying. Why'd they do this?
Because they wanted to create difficulty.
This is not difficulty. This is just annoying. Like, to create a difficult puzzle would be to do, like, an actual puzzle. Not pick up the same colored blocks over and over again. And, then have to do it while an invincible, annoying robot shoots lasers and stuff at you. To the moon, though?
Aha.
There's the
Yeah.
block. So that was why you can push. Do
Damn
what
it.
I do. SpongeBob.
Speaking of SpongeBob, I discovered something very much something I wish I didn't see.
Oh,
I found something called Bikini Bottom Horror. It was another YouTuber by the name of Connor the Waffle, no relation, talked about it. Normally he talks about like bootlegs and shit.
yeah.
but he decided to talk about somebody's really creepy SpongeBob fan comic.
I see. Fair enough.
Oh god, this took me 9 minutes.
Yeah, it did.
I mean,
Sounds like something that wouldn't be enjoyable to sit and watch. A lot of monkeys throwing poop. And then you murdered them all. They are dead now.
but yeah, it was just really fucked up.
I gotcha. I see.
And I regret it.
I'm free!
I regret watching the video over it.
I bet. There we go. Fix your chow. My phone's gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
You're not wrong, but my phone's not really a thing that has... what would you call it?
It's muffin time.
Yes. Quite. Except for it's not.
Huh?
What's up?
Somewhere over there
Uh-huh.
What's
is
this
a
place?
plug, or an adapter.
Uh-huh.
Get the adapter,
Uh-huh.
plug the wire into the adapter,
Okay.
and charge your phone.
I mean, it's charging right now.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It is not charging. It's at 1%.
Yeah, but it's charging. It has
No,
the
it's not.
charge symbol right there.
That doesn't mean it's charging.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
How does that not mean it's charging?
It's recognizing that there is a power source, but it does not mean that your phone is charging. Because your phone has, instead of increased in battery power, has decreased.
Yes, but it does that on literally anything. Like, if I have it open while I am trying to charge it, that's what it does.
Well then, I don't know what to tell you.
Because it's the same as if I put it on the battery, or on the computer, or any of the consoles. That's just how it does. It's also really hot.
Well, I can't do anything about that because you keep closing the door in here.
That doesn't do anything.
Yes, it does.
Not really. Plus, also
Yes,
closing
it
the door
does.
because you could clearly hear Ash when he whined, but he hasn't whined in a while.
You say it does nothing, but it does everything.
Does nothing.
It does everything, Monkey Man.
Does nothing.
Does everything.
Plus, it also makes me roughy when it's open.
I don't care. Open the frigging door.
Eh,
It's hot in here.
it is hot.
Chow. Don't be afraid. You're safe with me.
Run! Run, little chows!
What do they need to run from, other than you?
Just, it'd be funny if it was, you know, you were safe from me, and it turns out they're just eating them. I don't like them.
Why don't you like them?
I just don't like them.
What did they ever do to you?
They're little raindrop people.
So?
And they're too annoyingly cute. Like a Pikachu.
Fuck you.
This one's fine. This one's fine. Right
Just
here.
fuck you.
This one right here.
Because you don't like
This
chows, fuck you.
This one is fine.
What was that?
Because it's not as raindroppy.
I wonder if I'm dreaming. Oh
We're not-
my!
we can't
I need
refrain
to get out of
anymore.
this place.
Why not? Because you like the chows and I don't?
Yes. Yes, that is exactly why.
I see.
So fuck you.
Where do you think you're going, Amy?
Ugh, Dr. Robotnik.
It's Robotnik.
You can't get away this easily.
You know, they replaced everything with the Sonic Adventure 2 models,
Okay.
but the animation really is no better.
Oh god, it's worse, I think. They had some interesting choices, in my opinion.
Still,
It's a
you
chaos
will like
world.
chows if you ask me.
Why do I have to like chows?
because they're like the best part.
How?
Because you got a free, you got a free Sonic game with every purchase of a pet simulator.
That doesn't sound like a good thing. I hate pet simulators.
Yeah, but these ones are cute. Will punch each other if you tell them to.
Okay. That sounds like dogfighting with extra steps.
And you can race them.
Sounds like dog racing with extra steps.
And you can make them change forms.
Okay, I've never known a dog to do that, so...
And sometimes you can make them look more like you.
Why?
Because a speed Chow looks like Sonic or Shadow. Power Chow can end up looking like Knuckles.
Please stop.
I see.
And then there's Tails Chows. There's lots of Chows.
I don't know, I still don't get the like for them, but if people like them...
Eggman's Clunkers. Out of my way.
Oh god, that was so ugly.
Mm-hmm.
He helped me before by letting me escape. This robot is
Dark
different.
Chow is perfect.
Torch Chow's fine. He looks cute.
Hero Chow is perfect too.
Is it gold or something?
No, they're white.
Eh.
They're white with
Okay,
potatoes.
I guess I'll let him go then.
I still don't get it, but you do you.
These are the cutest things in the world.
I don't think about so on that.
What's not cute about these little guys?
They're not you.
We're out. Back.
What about you?
He's
Get
shoving
away
me.
from me,
Can't let him escape.
ass kisser.
Not at all.
I knew you would save me,
The,
Sonic.
legitimately the cutest thing to me.
No.
Yeah.
No, not.
Yes.
You okay?
Oh, he
It's dangerous
he
here.
seemed very excited for something.
To Eggman anymore. Free yourself. Come on.
Why are you helping me?
I said we'd be friends, and I'm returning your favor. Even this birdie wants you to be free.
So question, actually, the more I think about it. So, have you noticed they all have like this weird idle animation where they kind of bob?
Yeah.
Is that intentional because of their rubber hose kind of aesthetic? Because, you know, everything in rubber hose bobs. Or have you never thought of that?
I've never thought about it.
I see.
I think it was. I mean, Mario bobs.
Yeah, but it looks more fluid and, you know, not cartoony. Like they're trying to mimic almost a reality kind of thing. Whereas in these, they kind of like bob with their arms out to their side and, you know, squat at the knees a lot. Very much like, you know, old-timey cartoons. Which nothing's wrong with that. I think if that's true, it's a pretty good idea. Your Dark Chow is not a very good balancer.
I mean, it's top heavy.
Yes, he is.
It would probably actually be easier to.
Excuse me.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. He is better at that.
I wonder what Sonic is doing.
Probably saving the world or whatever he does.
I should be
And definitely not thinking about you.
Yeah.
Dear Diary, today I didn't think about Amy.
Again.
Again.
For the 8 billionth time.
with you.
I wonder if she thinks about me.
They were after you myself.
That's a stupid question.
Of course she does. Everyone does. I'm Sonic the effing Hedgehog.
He has a Chaos Emerald in its
So I'll
locket.
help
Yeah.
you find your family. Does Eggman have them captive now?
I'll help you find your family after I devour this police officer.
I'll help you find your family, but first I'm going to take you to a sweatshop and tell you your family's in there.
I'll go all the way.
Oh no.
Robot said Dr. Eggman's base is in the Mystic Ruins. So what do you
And then
say
for the
we
rest of the story, you're going to just be wandering around, narrowly missing your family the whole time until the very end.
Very Don Bluth of you.
That's exactly what I was referencing.
I know.
If you don't understand what I'm referencing, we can never be friends.
I like The show.
No, I'm
Or
sorry.
the movie. That's why they call it a show.
Fool.
Honestly, weirdly enough, that's not even the one that I watched the most out of those. Out of that one. I watched Goes West more than I watched that one, which is real sad.
You know, I actually wrote an entire college paper over American Tail.
Yeah. I remember you telling me.
It's actually faster, believe it or not.
I'd believe it. Games have such crazy exploits, but that makes sense. Are we going to have to go to the stupid temple? Yes. Goes West was Jimmy Stewart's
Wow,
last.
this is even worse.
Which is really sad because, you know, he could have maybe gone out on something a little bit better than American Tail Piper Goes West.
I mean, American Tail is a really good movie.
Yeah, but not Goes West. And this, like,
I mean, it could have been worse.
this prolific actor, you know, his last movie is that. It's a little sad.
I mean, it legitimately could have been worse, though, too.
Oh yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been, like, I don't know, what was a really bad 80s, 90s film?
I don't know. There's a lot of
God
them.
damn it!
Hey, you're at Big's place.
Always make my way to Big's Fishing Hut.
Yeah, this place sucks. Also, follow-up question. Is Big on the island? Or did he make this hut after the island fell? This is an important question that I need answers.
No, you don't.
I really do. Because if Big is always on the island, why and how? And if he's not on the island, but he built that hut on the time when the island fell, how long was the island down? Was it down for a really long time? It had to have been down for at least a little bit because, you know, monorail was built.
Remember this bridge?
But I don't know.
I don't know, maybe Big was just a quiet inhabitant of Angel Island that Knuckles never knew about.
That'd be rather interesting because I'm pretty sure Knuckles would have seen a somewhat slow, in the mental capacity, large cat and his best friend a frog hanging around the island every once in a while. I'm pretty sure he would have been like maybe documenting his cases like he's Bigfoot or Sasquatch or something. I'm just saying. You know?
Just imagine, just like, Tails, there's something on my island. Yeah, Knuckles, you live on an island. No, I mean there's something living on my island. Lots of things live on the island, Knuckles. But it eats fish. Lots of things eat fish, Knuckles. You don't understand, Tails.
It's big and mysterious.
I have reasons to believe it married a frog.
Let me do its mating call. Froggy! Poor Big.
I don't know, I think this is like the greatest joke we
Yeah.
had
He's just like,
on Sonic.
yeah, and then Tails is like crazy conspiracy theorists.
No, Tails is just face palming because
Yeah.
he's just, you know, he's Mr. Stephen Hawking in the Sonic world.
Yeah, but I mean,
If you can prove God exists, I'll eat my hat.
exactly.
Those like Knuckles are taking photos and like sketches.
He gets the exact footage of oh crap, what was that famous Bigfoot thing that everyone always used as conspiracy theorists, like, you know, trying to prove Bigfoot's real. I can't remember the guy, but it's that, you know, it's that really grainy footage of like what looks like an ape man walking and looking back at the person,
But it's like, no, it would be even
but
funnier.
it's just big with a fishing rod.
I need to draw this now. Like you, sir, haven't like invented perfection.
What do you mean? How could that be perfection?
I never knew I needed something so badly until now. And I say that a lot.
Tails with like a safari, or Knuckles with like a safari hat on.
Just trying to prove that some strange creature that's not normal
Yeah,
by their standards.
yeah. Hangs out with a frog on his island
Ha!
that he was pretty sure he was the only thing on.
The only non-sentient. Although, can we even call Big sentient?
He's sentient enough to have feelings for a frog.
Oh wow. So this is really getting weird.
No, not like feelings like that, but you know, he likes Froggy. He thinks Froggy's cool, or at least his friend. So he has some type of feelings towards Froggy.
So this is just a weird love story about a man and his frog.
I don't think so. I wasn't trying to make it that.
Well, that's what it's turned into.
Oh, good.
It's the love story of the century.
One of these doors
And then,
is the right one. Try and find the correct door.
And then it starts to become a conspiracy theory, and like everyone starts dressing up like Froggy and making their own little, or not even Froggy, like Big, and making their own little what are they called? Like shorts, and trying to prove that he's real. A bunch of documentaries on the History Channel about Big the cat.
And just Eggman's like one of the hosts, or like one of the scientists
Yeah.
that they question.
And
They don't even question Tails.
yeah,
They question Dr. Eggman, and Dr. Eggman's like,
Yeah, he completely.
well, in my studies, I have found that large animals...
Yeah, and it just literally at the end of every one of his interviews, you always hear him ask about his dollar, like his check or whatever.
Where do I get my check?
Exactly.
No sign of your relative.
Like, it's quite clear they paid him off to tell, like, to just kind of spread this weird stuff.
Then just, what, how do you think I pay for these things?
How-
You think I just...
So maybe
You think I just have infinite scrap metal lying around to build all these things that Sonic destroys? No!
Exactly. Another reality show on, like, the Animal Planet or something, where it's a bunch of hillbilly, like, some hillbilly anthropomorphic animal, like, raccoons or something, and they're like, we're going to catch us a squatch today, and, like, hunting Big on...
Yeah, the hunt continues on Angel Island.
Exactly. And it...
This is getting more and more asinine. The more we're telling this.
And then Hulu does a thing called Squatch, and it's just about Big and not the actual Bigfoot. Because, you know, they recently released a show called Squatch.
Well, looks like I can't go back there now. I have to figure out how the hell to get out of here.
And it becomes a whole phenomenon to, like, document weird things on stuff, and, like, it becomes its own cryptozoology kind of fad.
And like even after they meet Big, they're still looking
Yeah.
for whatever the hell.
Yeah, like, after they find, like, Big, you know, is like, what's up, guys? Or, you know, talks or just hangs out with them or whatever. And it's like,
Oh gee, I hope there are no scary monsters living
yeah,
out
exactly.
here. I'm worried about Froggy.
Exactly.
Everyone's like, who the fuck cares about your stupid frog?
We're trying to find this weird, big, slow animal that really likes frogs.
Nobody can just put two and two together.
Yeah. And then there's, like, pictures of Big in, like, the Sonic Team Racing games or whatever, and they're like, look, he learned how to drive a car! And Big's like, I don't get it.
Of course Big won't get it.
Yeah.
This is taking an interesting turn. This has been the most interesting turn we've had so far.
Yeah.
Knuckles is a conspiracy theorist. Eggman promotes them in order to raise funding for his robots. Oh yes, the I Love Froggy shirt.
Yes.
You and Mouse
Yeah.
help me. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I like Froggy. But yeah, I could see like Eggman turning Angel Island into kind of like a very similar thing to like Roswell, New Mexico or something.
Come
Kinda
on,
does.
come on! Help me find the mysterious assassin.
And just turns it into a tourist trap that sells like basically things that look exactly like Big without looking like Big as like souvenirs and things like that.
I thought you built machines, Eggman. I do. Then what's this?
Money.
This is called a corporate machine, Sonic.
Cat Squatch, exactly. That's what they could call it.
Eggman's really good at building traps.
Exactly. It's a tourist trap.
Oh!
It's a good joke too. Now I kind of want like an internet comic where that's the thing. Like it just opens up with, you know, something very mundane, and then it just turns into like this massive thing.
Wow.
Like crazy people are trying to like communicate with it, thinking that it's an extraterrestrial or something. And you know, Big's just in the background every time they're doing it. He's like, I don't. What are you doing in my house?
Just, who let their cat out?
They're not even really, you know, entirely accepting that Big is a thing.
Like they start playing frog noises, and Big's just like, Froggy!
Froggy?
Just comes roaring out, and everybody's like, get this fat cat out of here!
We're looking for the Cat Squatch.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
This is a thing now. This is a thing that exists now. Some Sonic fan is going to be like, yeah, this totally makes sense.
I mean, honestly, it depends on the Knuckles that we're kind of framing with this, but I mean, Boom Knuckles would probably do this.
Boom Knuckles was a Sasquatch in one episode,
True.
and Tails spearheaded the investigation.
Of course he did. So actually, it would have went really down a dark or a big ol' rabbit hole in the Boom universe if that happened.
Yeah, but we're giving Tails more credit in the intelligence area.
True. Yeah, Tails would be like the person who's trying to disprove
We're doing
it.
like we're like doing adventure era Tails with
Yeah.
Boom era Knuckles.
Yeah. And honestly, I could see like the entire time that everyone's doing this, Tails is like releasing documentaries, books, and everything, and being like, "It's Big the cat is the only thing that like you
We have
ever
nothing to fear but Big itself.
Yeah. It's just like an hour-long video of Tails being like, "This is Big the cat," and then just shrugging and walking off screen and just showing a picture of Big the cat. And then in the book would just be, "It's Big the cat" the entire time, like just over and over again. And he's just trying to explain to everyone that there isn't some mysterious creature in the mysterious jungles on Angel Island. It's just Big the cat.
There's nothing mysterious about Angel Island. And just Knuckles, then why does it float?
Yeah,
Why does it
exactly.
float in the sky, Tails?
He tries to ask all these questions, and Tails is like,
You know
Master
exactly
Emerald.
why it floats in the sky, Knuckles.
he's like, "Master Emerald, Knuckles." He's like, "No, I've never seen that." Where's the proof?
Or just, oh yeah. There are many mysteries in this world, Tails. Like, why does Angel Island float? You know exactly why, Knuckles. It's because of the Master Emerald.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And what about all those holes surrounding my den? You dug those, Knuckles. Oh yeah. We're really playing off of like Boom era stupidity.
Yeah.
Knuckles.
But
I
I mean,
guess it's okay. So as much as I hate, you know, Knuckles just being completely a complete brain dead moron, obviously because Mobius is flat.
yeah.
But you know, as much as I also hate that they've turned Eggman or Knuckles into a complete idiot.
Yeah. It does make some good jokes. But yeah, I mean, I could just see all of this happening.
I could too.
It would be great.
You said I better get to drawing. Because that's not going to write itself. Or draw itself. Although it could if somebody with better skills than me does it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm terrible at everything, so anyone better than me can do it.
You're the one that comes up with some pretty wacky ideas.
Yeah, isn't Big or Vector supposed to be the big dumb one?
Vector's a detective. Oh god. Let's just add Vector
Yes.
to this mix.
Like, you could see, you know, all of the Chaotix go out there and be like, "We got your back, Knuckles," and just like start trying to investigate it. And they're the instead of a bunch of raccoons, it could literally just be Team Chaotix with southern accents doing the "We're gonna catch us a squelch today," and they just like filmed them in like a big, you know, in
like
the forest or
they
whatever.
cause some of the weird shit that's happening.
And they're like, what was that? And then they get a spin-off show where they investigate ghosts.
Oh god, now the Chaotix are ghosted paranormal investigators.
Exactly.
Oh dear god.
It's perfect.
This is getting better by the second.
But yeah, they come in and they're like, "We gonna catch us a squelch," and then they're like, "Let us do the traditional squelch mating call," and then just immediately you hear Froggy.
I don't know. I feel like Espio would be the disgruntled cameraman.
Yes. And
Like he's just had it with everything, but
Yes.
it's a paying job, but he's just, you know, being a ninja doesn't pay these days.
yeah.
And neither does being an actual detective.
And Vector like points over to like some bushes or whatever. He's like, there, and it's just like pans over to Charmy fighting a bear or something.
Ah, that's not cat squatch. Espio, Charmy, get away from that thing. Fun fact: did you know male bees don't have stingers?
Yes.
But Charmy has a stinger, but he's male.
Weird.
So the damn fairy told me to go to the egg carrier crash site because I might find something there.
yeah.
And then guess what?
What?
I didn't find anything.
You didn't find anything. But yeah, then they get a spin-off show where they're paranormal investigators, and honestly, it's just actually Vector dragging everyone everywhere.
Charmy gets a smudge under the camera.
Yeah, and they use it as irrefutable proof that there's a ghosts exist.
What's Chaotix alien investigation?
Yes.
And Tails is just like, guys, we've been to other planets.
We know they exist. Duh.
Then who could have built these robots?
Yeah.
Eggman?
Eggman with like some weird little alien antennas sitting in the corner, like
It
takes them
just
off
starts
and
humming
whistles.
starts whistling the X-Files theme.
Yeah.
all the History Channel shows can be summed up by Team Chaotix.
Yeah.
I'm here at the egg carrier crash site.
Yes, you are. So, what are you supposed to do here? Should I look up a walkthrough or something?
What am I supposed to find? Because I'm not finding shit.
Team Chaotix.
You know, the Chaotix used to be respectable. Just saying.
Used to be respectable.
In my day, the Chaotix were made up of Mighty Armadillo, Knuckles the Echidna, Vector the Crocodile, Espio the Chameleon, and Charmy Bee. And Heavy and Bomb, but nobody remembers them.
Yeah.
More people remember Mighty the Armadillo than they do Heavy and Bomb.
Fair enough.
Open up, Eggman! Let me in!
Let me in! I shall return.
I need a drink.
Would you like a drink?
Yes, I would like a drink, please. Some Chaotix paranormal investigators. Oh man, I need to write something about that now. That's just too funny to not.
Yeah.
Because Vector's too dumb to realize that he's screwing it up.
Yeah.
But he won't listen to Espio. Aren't ninjas supposed to be neither seen nor heard? Which is why he's the cameraman.
Exactly.
Good ninjas are neither seen nor heard, Espio.
And like,
I'm unappreciated in my time.
and every time that they're having like an argument or something like that, Big the cat walks into frame of the camera while no one's paying attention and then walks off. Looking for Froggy.
Froggy! Did you hear that?
And when they turn around, he's gone.
Damn it, Espio! You're making me miss it! I knew I should never have left. Never have left the dojo. Okay, I am seriously lost.
Okay, here we go.
Jump around, Amy.
Jump around. Jump
man,
around.
Jump man, jump man, jump man.
Jump man, jump man, jump man, jump man. Okay. Sonic Adventures. I don't want the Knuckles one, but
We need Amy's story now.
yes. But this will be the easiest way. We'll try IGN's because maybe they'll have a comprehensive one for once and not be a big dumb idiot. Plus it has annotations that allow me to go to Amy's. Amy.
I'm like dying of heat.
Jump up and get down. I turned the air back on because it was off. That is.
I turned it off because it was going up to like 77 degrees with the AC on.
Was it?
Hit back.
I don't remember opening. Alright, fuck you, IGN.
We accidentally hit an ad.
No, I didn't. I clicked.
So tired.
Nice.
I try.
Fuck you. IGN. So where are you at?
Okay, so I just got out of the hot shelter.
The hot shelter. And it says final egg. When Amy appears in whatever. In the Mystic Ruins, and you will need to enter final egg the same way Sonic did.
I'm so tired.
In the opposite corner from the entrance with the mine cart. That helps? Does that help or no? Okay, let me read that again. When Amy appears in Tikal's area, go to the shrine for a short cutscene. Soon, she will be back in the Mystic Ruins, where she needs to enter Final Egg, the same way Sonic did, in the opposite corner from the entrance with a minecart. So, do you remember how Sonic got into Final Egg?
Yes. Sonic goes through here.
Well, it should be the same way. But why does it then say in the opposite corner from the entrance?
Because the minecart is that direction.
Maybe exit and reload the stage?
I did.
Maybe close the game and open the game again?
Throw me my phone.
Why? Because I mean, I just legitimately read that I could go to a different walkthrough.
IGN sucks.
I mean, it's not been that bad of one. Guide for Sonic the Adventure. I love this one.
This place is
This
great.
one won't. That one wasn't helpful. But I'm just saying.
Because if I can figure it out, then we're done with Amy's story.
That's the one that claims that they're all straightforward,
Yeah.
except for Sonic's.
Sonic's the easiest one.
Okay, here we go. Find on page. Where's find on page? Find in page. Amy.
Whew, I'm sweating like a pig.
Yeah. But I don't know. That's any. What the? Amy.
Amy Rose.
How do you spell Amy? I guess A-M-Y?
Yes.
Well, apparently this person didn't. Why did it take me to the Knuckles one? I'm gonna punch someone. Okay, back to Amy's.
Okay, so I make it to the minecart.
Not that one, because that's the one that randomly claims that it's super easy and obvious. Okay. So, what are we trying to do?
Trying to get to final egg.
Final egg with it. Oh. Cool. Okay, here we go. After cinema, Amy will appear at the temple. Go. Appear at the temple. Turn around and go through the door behind Amy. Head to the shrine to trigger a cinema with the female echidna.
Oh.
It just says a female echidna. I'm just reading this word for word. No need to correct.
Oh.
Back on the egg carrier, head through E door for a cutscene. So you need to go back to the egg carrier, not final egg.
I can't because the egg carrier, for some weird reason, I can't get onto.
Yeah, everything is telling me that you can. So I think you may need to restart the GameCube or something. Because literally everything is telling me that you can just get onto the egg carrier. Just saying.
Select your character. It's my turn.
Her story's 80% done. Just
Yeah.
saying. This is pissing me off because her story's like one of the shortest.
Head through the... Okay, wait. Back on the egg carrier, head to the E door for a cinema Amy is now in the Mystic Ruins. Head through the tunnel to the minecart to the nearest lake. Large looking to the valley. Make it forward on the lights. Enter the spaceship. Find the light out puzzle. Okay. This is weird. This is annoying. I like how we've had to go to walkthroughs a lot. Oh, you have to do all of this again?
Oh, wait.
Wait, what?
Better not fucking be. Okay. Because there's nothing else I can do in here.
Dory.
So I exit out here.
Okay.
'Cause that's the only thing I can do.
Yeah, and you should be getting a cinema, like a cutscene somewhere. Right? Okay, wait, after this? Okay. Go through the door to the game room, hit Sonic, Supersonics, and avoid Robotnik's until whatever. The egg through. Oh boy. Missing. Yeah, I have never either, but that's what this walkthrough referred to cutscenes as cinema.
Cinematics, maybe, but
It's literally cinema, like
I don't
spelled
think somebody-
cinema.
I don't think somebody knows how to spell.
I mean, this is a pretty comprehensive, like, word doc. But they're calling them cinema. Cinema, and that's it.
Not cutscenes or cinematics
Nope, cinema.
for animations.
Nope, cinema. Okay, the egg through the door, warp with
The train headed for
Chow
Station
Island.
Square will be
What?
departing soon.
Next room, take the egg through the door and warp into the return to it in the egg carrier and find the doors in a row. Hammer the button to the next and to the middle one. Enter level 2 after a cinema.
Figured it out.
Did you figure it out? What happened? Could you just walk in?
No, I had to take a boat.
None of these tell you to take a boat. Not even this one.
Well, it's not obvious. I said, like, one of the worst parts about this game is that nothing fucking makes sense.
Oh, this one does say a boat.
Birdie died.
This one says a boat, but it says it 3 lines after telling you you have to get back to final egg. So, structured improperly, but fine, otherwise.
He means about to murder a bitch.
It's fine,
This is
it's
the end of
invincible.
Amy's story.
Oh, is a fight with this thing?
Yeah, this is the only boss fight with it for Amy.
Cracking open a gold one.
Krakatoa.
Krakatawa!
Now I want to watch SpongeBob.
Why?
Why not?
Old SpongeBob's good, but it gets boring.
His robot's name is Zero.
Yep. Why is this robot's name Zero?
Zero! Oh, shit, I died
You did die.
by running into a wall.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Well, that didn't do any damage. Do you have to knock him into the wall? That's my guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
You knock him into the wall, and then his brain shows up, and you smack him in the brain.
Ow! That's a little bit more of a step than I thought it was. This seems like it would be an annoying boss fight. The more you think about it. Oh, yeah, that would be very annoying. Somehow he's immune to hammers while he flies through the air, which would probably be the best time to knock him back because it means he has less footing.
Yeah, you'd think, but that's...
And you have to do it 3 times. Ooh. I can't imagine Aaron had a lot of fun with this boss.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, but Aaron's not competent at video games.
I mean, he's competent enough that, you know, he can talk about game design.
Yeah, but you know the phrase, those who can't teach. Doesn't mean that, you know, it kind of applies to him here. He wants to, you know, talk about game design, and people can understand game design and still be bad at games.
Okay. Final hit.
Just like someone who can't cook can still judge food.
I mean, there are foodies.
Same.
The only death I suffered in Amy's story was accidentally running into a wall. Oh, and the time I accidentally ran off a wall.
Yeah, you jumped to your death.
I couldn't see.
Yeah, because that camera just wanted to kill you.
The camera does want to kill you.
Do you want to go ahead and go to the next one, or do you want to...
We'll go through
Please wake up, Birdie.
this will be big story.
You're
There
gonna
are
do
no
bigs
boss
first?
fights.
You're going to do bigs first?
Okay, I know how to do his story. His fishing. And it is really short.
From what I've seen, it's not that short.
I mean, what's not short is having to take.
But yeah, from what I've seen of Big Story, it's not short.
You mean it's not short in the sense that it takes 10 minutes to fish it out? Or fish Froggy out?
Yeah.
You did it! Now you 3 can live in space again.
How does a Chaos Emerald fit in that tiny pendant?
I
Chaos Emeralds are about as big as that bird is.
always thought that the Chaos Emeralds didn't really have a form, hence the name Chaos.
No, the emeralds have a physical form.
Yeah, but I felt it was kind of however they felt like them being at that time. I mean, it's quite clear that's kind of how it is because, you know, bird, locket,
I'm going to try my best too.
whatever.
No, they have a consistent size and shape.
Yeah, but do they?
Yes.
Just what?
I mean,
I'll make that Sonic respect me.
Yeah, pretty
Sure.
sister.
And by that time, it's gonna be too late.
Just gonna dance on Eggman's ship.
yeah, I won.
Can we? No.
No, we gotta sit here and watch all the credits again.
Okay, well, welcome back to another thrilling episode of Vector Paranormal Investigator. This week's episode: the mystery of the mysterious monster of the Master Emerald.
What, you doing
We
something?
join Knuckles the Echidna after seeing a mysterious creature.
Investigator.
Investigate for it.
That would be a good
I love
name for a
it.
show, yes.
I love it.
Investigator. Boy.
I'm a croc.
What a load of crock. But
Vector, the paranormal investigator. I'm a croc! We joined Knuckles the Echidna when he saw a mysterious blue figure emerge from the Master Emerald one night. I had no idea what it was. It was chaos! It scared me. Ah!
Cal's in the back yelling, "It was chaos!" And then they point to Biggs the cat as Cat Squatch.
This was the work of Cat Squatch.
Once again, Cat Squatch strikes.
These are some good jokes. Some good jokes.
Big yawn. Big yawn, boys.
Now we return to another episode of Vector, the paranormal investigator. On this week's episode, the case of Amy's missing cookies.
Literally, he just constantly blames Cat Squatch. Blanket. Cat Squatch
It
blame.
was Cat Squatch. Amy sleepwalks. The chili dog caper. When I looked down at the chili dog, it had capers on it. Who puts capers on a chili dog?
Sounds pretty good, actually.
Maybe Sonic doesn't like capers.
I think it would make sense. He would be a very traditionalist.
I ordered a chili dog, and it had capers on it. Clearly the work of Cat Squatch. The mystery of the invisible cameraman.
I'm a chameleon.
Just everything has just the most basic explanation to it. Hey, where's the cameraman? I'm a chameleon. Quiet, Espio. I must work. So, Charmy, when did you last say we last saw our cameraman?
Charlie just points at the camera.
Oh my god, it floated camera! Espio screaming.
He's just like, you know, Charlie points at the camera. He's like, "Oh my god, a floating camera! This must be the doing of
Cat Squatch." Hush, Big. The Blue Devil. I know you're out there, Blue Devil. No, I'm not.
Good Sonic reference. The movie.
Now this is like begging to be written or something.
Yeah.
It's a series of just comics about Vector, the paranormal investigator. And his slogan is, "I'm a croc."
Yeah.
Or what a load of croc.
For sure. I like I Am a Croc, and I would like him to like publish a book much later called What a Croc. You know, like almost memoir as
What a croc. Let me tell you my tale.
like regaling people of a wondrous tale.
It all started on Angel Island. With a peculiar fellow.
Select your turn.
Oh boy.
Oh god, did you hear that? Big's coming.
Yep.
I don't want to know.
So what's the whole overarching story of Big the Cat's levels.
You fish for Froggy!
Okay, but why?
'Cause Froggy's my best friend.
I see. So yeah, he totally just had a... Excuse me.
Big's fishing derby.
See ya, Froggy.
Froggy! Don't go wandering out there. They say Sasquatch is out there. Froggy!
Also, just another thought. What if Big is like the strongest, most destructive force in all of nature? And the only thing that keeps him okay is the fact that he has a Froggy. And sometimes Froggies die, and everyone has to secretly implant a new Froggy. Kind of like, so there's a lot of things that actually do this.
Tails has a genetic lab
Yeah,
that grows a frog that looks exactly like Froggy.
yeah, just so that they never have to face,
The rat with Big the Cat.
yeah.
So are we saying that Big is like a beholder?
Yes, it's exactly like
Oh,
Xanathar. So,
Where are we getting these crazy Sonic theories?
I don't know. So if you don't know, in D&D there's a character named Xanathar who does this exact thing with, man, what's his name? Zalkin or something like that?
Goldfish.
But his name, it's a goldfish. And he's in charge of my phone died. He's in charge of a thieves guild.
That constantly is trying to hide the fact that his fish died.
Yeah, his fish, goldfishes don't have a very long lifespan, so they die a lot. And beholders are some of the most terrifying and most powerful creatures in D&D.
But they're also very psychotic.
Yes. And, that goldfish
Wow.
dead,
I'm
he's
surprised.
gonna go on a murderous rampage.
I'm surprised Big called him a pollywog.
Yeah, he said a big word. That's impressive for Big.
Not just that. I mean, he got the species correct.
Yeah.
Most people are like, frogs come from tadpoles,
Yeah.
which is incorrect.
Yeah. You already got an upgrade?
A lure power up. I can catch fish, or bigger fish.
Why would you want to catch fish? When the whole point is to catch Froggy.
To catch Froggy, one needs to know how to fish.
Really? No. So where to first to fish up Froggy?
Twinkle Park is the first stage.
Guess not? I can't even check on my phone.
There's a place somewhere in the city where you can go down.
Oh,
into the
okay.
sewer.
What?
Hey! I must say Froggy! Excuse me! Sir! Have you seen my frog?
Thank you for giving me a ride! I can just picture him now, like, some cab driver's like, yeah, I totally hit Cat Squatch. and he's just, like, having an interview with them. What would you say was his, most defining feature? And he just outright describes Big the Cat while Big the Cat's in the other room or something, sitting down and just waiting for his turn to get an interview.
Have you seen Froggy?
And then the next scene is them interviewing Big the Cat, and at the bottom, it's just Tails pointing at him saying, "That's Cat Squatch," and everyone just doesn't believe him, including Big.
That's because Big would be too dumb to realize it. Ah!
My tail.
I knew there was a way up here.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
it becomes such a thing that there's an entire like group of people that just kind of leave offerings to him. And Big doesn't understand what offerings are, but he picks them up anyways and eats them. Like they leave him some, you know, fish-shaped pies and whatnot, you know, very Japanese-esque. And he just...
I just broke that thing with my ass.
Yes, you did. So what's the point of rings with Big? Oh, are there enemies? Well, you just killed him with a fishing pole. Fishing pole?
They die by my hand.
They do. Well, technically they die by your hook, but whatever. Hook or by crook? Haha!
The hooker is a...
I know. But I was
Switch
saying...
with my ass.
I was saying the phrase, you know, you go by hook or by crook.
Hook, line, and sinker.
So you gotta catch Froggy or whatever.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Getting the rings at the bottom of this pool.
Getting the rings. Why?
I don't know why. I mean, I got all the rings I could get.
What is the weight symbol?
The weight?
The weight thing it means.
I actually think it has something to do with my ring count. No, it doesn't.
I don't understand. Hey look, it's Froggy. Holy crap, you hooked Froggy. Almost didn't, or you didn't
Come on,
hook
you
him, but
fuck.
you got him interested. Come on, Froggy. Froggy.
Froggy, I swear to God.
You piece of shit, I hate this already. This is the worst.
Froggy.
Why does Big suck? Hey look, a fish. A fish was interested. You play some weird games at times, you know that?
Me?
No. Yes, but no. You're accepting to do this. I would refuse to do this. I'm just saying. And I love playing garbage. I played through Mass Effect Andromeda, sir. Aren't these just worth rings? Did that fish have teeth?
Yes.
What type of fish is this?
Something that'll bite your head off.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I do have to be careful about breaking my line though.
Yeah?
Because I'll lose a life if my line breaks.
Oh, Jesus. That's, like that?
Yeah.
That's brutal. Fuck that. Fuck you, game. So, that fish kind of reminds me of, like, some of the fish in the Amazon, because that place is not an okay place, and you know how Australia is, like, I don't think you can cast in the water. But,
You can't tell me where I can and can't cast my line.
Australia may be the devil's playground, but I think the Amazon River is the devil's pool, where he pees excessively. Did you know there's a nightmare fish, or nightmare mammal in the Amazon called the goblin dolphin? And it's hideous and I hate it.
Froggy's up here.
It has a long nose and has been known to beat people to death in the Amazon with it.
Jeez, little monster.
It's terrifying. But it's also incredibly smart. Also has teeth and is carnivorous. I mean, obviously, like, all dolphins are carnivorous in a way.
Still have teeth.
Yeah. But these are like razor's teeth. Like, you could mistake them for, like, a shark or a barracuda or something. It's a terrifying fish, or not fish, mammal. Froggy.
Come on, Froggy, you little fuck.
He's so far away. Ah, yes, my best friend too hooks me in the mouth sometimes.
Come on, you little fuck. Take the bait.
Yeah, that is true. Like, dolphins live in some weird places, and it's always surprising to see them there. What were some other crazy things that the Amazon had that I just did not like? Obviously, there's that whole, you know, fish that'll swim up your urine tract if you give it the chance to, which is just terrifying. But also kind of rumor-ish. Weird. Another one that's, I think it was kind of rumor-ish, but also grounded in a little bit of truth, is the story of like why people are afraid of piranhas, and kind of like it's colloquially known that piranhas are scary, is because like a guy apparently trying to prove how scary the area was, he took to like this royal person's place a bunch of starved piranhas and dropped an entire live goat into their tank, and they ate it alive. But it was because the thing was starved, you know? Is there a way to let it just get off the... Well, this just seems brutal. Eek. Almost there. Almost to the fish. Yes. Giant otters. Terrifying. They will crush your skull on their tummy.
And eat your brains like clam?
Yes.
Shit!
Well then.
Mine just snapped.
Yeah, so this is great.
And the problem is that Froggy doesn't hook very easily.
No, Froggy just seems to not want to hook at all.
Froggy's kind of an asshole.
What were some other crazy animals? Electric eels in the Amazon that are like surprisingly so strong of an electric current in their body that they can actually cook you, like leave burn marks and stuff, which people were pretty sure didn't happen, but have proof of them happening, of that exact thing happening. There are like at least 5 different catfish species in the Amazon alone that can swallow a human whole, which is also terrifying. Froggy, come over here, you little stupid bitch. He wasn't very interested at all. There are these like weird fish that kind of act like torpedoes and launch themselves head first into people, and they've been known to batter people to death. The pufferfish has been known to bite the dicks off of male fishermen.
Fugu.
Yeah.
Mrs. Puff is suddenly really scary.
Yeah. I mean, normally it's all in self-defense. Like, they'll be trying to, like, undo a fishing net or something like that. But that thing is just so brutal, it will cut through anything with its teeth. Are we gonna just give it until game over?
I guess so, because I'm not having any luck. Froggy, you asshole.
Yes, caimans and anacondas are also terrifying, and this ferocious fugu.
No!
Alrighty then.
Charlie!
Fun. There are these things called like noodle worms or something, and they're just like little noodle. Oh, maybe.
Okay, you little bastard. Finally got you hooked.
Yeah. There's some scary places on the planet. Did you get them?
What?
What happened?
Little bastard, let go.
What happened?
Little shit.
Froggy, get over here. Also, speaking of electric eels,
No.
oh, real faster.
I'm reeling as fast as the game will let me.
But
Oh,
also,
shit, my lure was stuck on the wall.
it did. There's also a tribe in the area that like does something and like takes some type of medicine that allows them to become immune to an electric eel's shock, and then they catch it and grab it with their like bare hands. And those people are some crazy sons of bitches. I've always wanted a baby caiman. I think it would be cute.
It's not cute when it's...
I would name it Gummy, and then we would turn it into Boots when it became of age.
I worked so hard to catch that little fucker.
I've never played specifically, or honestly, any real Donkey Kong Country games.
We played Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, but the On Ice or whatever it's called.
Tropical Freeze?
Yes.
No. We played Classic.
Yeah, but I mean, I really didn't play much of it. I died in the first few levels a bunch, and you played through the game. You know. But in Tropical Freeze, there's apparently a boss called Ferocious Fugu. And it's a nonsense boss. Like, it's really hard or something. Sounds fun. But yeah, I think a Cayman would be real cool.
No,
I would name it Gummy.
you're not allowed to have a Cayman.
I want a Cayman.
No.
We'll keep it in the bathtub. And
No
I'll train it
alligators in the
myself.
bathtub.
Huh?
No alligators in the bathtub.
It's not related, or it's related to an alligator, but it's not an alligator.
No carnivorous creatures that are not dogs.
So I can't have an iguana?
No man eating.
Well, you haven't figured out that iguanas would eat a man if they were starved enough.
Anything would eat a person if it's starved enough. Horses, pigs.
True. It's a known fact that a group of 6 pigs will eat a man whole in about 30 minutes. It's a well-documented fact. Which is scary.
Oh. Groggy.
You ever want to be that scientist who's like, yes, so my research is about how quickly a group of 6 pigs could eat an entire man. And not be looked at like you're a crazy person who's trying to saw people. Just saying. Get over here, Froggy.
Oh, you little froggy bastard.
Speaking of, or actually, my brain just went back to you doing the fugu fish thing from, I'm assuming, Charlie.
Yes.
Did you know that actually that animation actually changed how people perceive and pronounce the word Leopleurodon?
Leopleurodon.
Yeah.
It's a magical Leopleurodon.
Yeah, if you actually look at like internet searches and like pronunciations before and after the year that released, it's 2 different pronunciations for Leopleurodon. Like that. a lot of people point to that specifically.
I mean, I'm assuming it's like when people used to say pterodactyl
Yeah,
instead of pterodactyl,
yeah.
because people never, you know, people probably read the word, but
Never heard the word spoken before. And Leopleurodon is,
nope.
I would agree, would probably be up there. But also, if you like, you know, look at it, it's
Froggy bastard.
that's a pretty interesting little thing, you know.
Come on. Oh, fuck.
Damn it, Froggy, this sucks. I hate this.
There's gotta be some tips.
I don't think there is.
There's gotta be some tips and tricks.
I don't think there is. Oh, you got it! It's a miracle! How did you do that?
I don't know. I was just tapping A.
Let's do the dance!
Not too bad.
Shut up, Egg.
No. He gets to dance. He caught Froggy. He already knows that it's the most difficult thing in the entire world.
Catching Froggy?
Yes.
Yes. It is fucking impossible to catch Froggy.
So, he got to... He gets to celebrate all he wants. It's not his fault. It's Froggy's fault. And Sega's fault for forcing us to enjoy it.
Enjoy is a very
Loose term? Yeah. You're not wrong.
Hey, look, it's green.
It's a magical Leopleurodon. Hi, Amy.
So bored. I guess I'll go shopping or something.
Wow, so this is before Amy's story starts.
Yeah.
This is a magical Leopleurodon.
Use the ice stone in the mystic ruins.
Maybe I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. What's up?
Maybe I don't know where the ice stone dropped because I wasn't paying attention.
What is even the ice stone? Use the ice stone in the Mystic Ruins. I'm Big the Cat.
I'm Big the Cat, guys. I don't know.
And she's like, use the mystic powers of the ancient blah blah blah. And Big's like, what? I'm Big the Cat. Froggy? Froggy is my best friend. I ride in cars. See ya! Hi, Big. How you doing, man? Froggy! Froggy! Riding on cars! Bye. Ooh. Well, bye, I guess. Bye, best friend. One of the cars runs him over. Ooh. Nah, someone runs over Big. The funeral happens, and then Vector is very sad because it's like a year later and no one has reported any more sightings of Cat Squatch.
Help me, Froggy! Please! Froggy! Are you Froggy?
Big is oddly fast for... Watch it, buddy.
Yeah, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Big just walks in and steals someone's stuff.
What a pretty rock.
He doesn't know anything. Everyone just has to accept it. Ooh.
Seriously, where the hell is that?
I don't know. I don't have to walk through anymore. Should I look it up? Nah. Did you just open the door by... Oh! You just have this man now. Big has stolen a man. Oh, God!
His people hated him, I guess.
Big stole a man and threw him to the moon. I don't even know how you do that. Oh, he's back.
Oh, man. This game. Hey, look. What a pretty rock. Just like imagine that this is like some like dinosaur fossil
Right.
that's like worth more than that golden chow egg was ever worth.
Hello, friend. I have a rock.
Ooh, a rock.
A vibrating rock, it looks like. 'Cause this is mine now. Where did you throw that?
I don't know.
Oh, bye, rock.
Oh, well, I'm not getting out of here. Oh shit, I'm not getting out of here.
Oh, there you go. You're good. You're all good. You almost trapped yourself in there.
Big's just throwing shit to the moon today. Where's that guy?
Where's that guy? I want to throw it again. I'm guessing it's a statue, right? Or are you just picking up a man who's asking for a hug? Yeet! Be gone!
You gone, thought. Ooh, I'm laughing so hard I'm dying.
So I don't know where anything is. That you need to complete this monstrosity of a thing.
I don't even know where I have to go. Oh, there it is.
Hey, there it is. So where do you use it?
The same place I used it in Sonic and Tails' stories.
Honestly, I've completely forgotten all about that. I don't know what happened.
I go through here. Then I take the monorail
For the Mystic Ruins will
to the Mystic Ruins.
Monorail!
Big Cat Farm stairs.
So he has to jump.
Yes. My arm's too fat.
I like how he has it over his head most of the time.
Da, 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 da.
You found a blue egg. Blue egg.
You found Froggy. Whoa. Who knew there was a force powerful enough to throw Big into the air?
I would hope so.
Froggy. The key is floating.
And then it goes in the hole. And bip bop bam, Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt.
Nobody talks about Aunt Fanny. We've got the flotation
You've
belt.
discovered the life belt. It keeps you afloat when you are in water. To
Bird?
swim underwater, press the jump button when afloat.
This is a thing. Bird names, actually, I think some British guy made them up and thought they were just hilarious. You know?
Like what, chickadee?
No. A blue-titted cock. That is an actual bird. Blue-titted cock. Real bird name. A waxy wobbler. Also a real bird name.
I'm an astronaut.
I see. Is it time to go and catch Froggy again?
Yep.
That ladder looks a little small for Big.
In the ice cap zone.
How many more zones does he have?
Probably not more. Not much more.
I hope not.
Okay, this is gonna be.
Oh. Oh, you ice fish. This seems annoying. This seems like the worst.
Oh. Look what I just found.
Hey, look, it's Froggy. Hey, Froggy, you wanna come with us? This zone sucks.
You little bastard.
See ya, Froggy. A jammy wicker. That's also a bird name. Some British guy just thought birds had funny names.
Funny words are funny.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, you little bastard. You have to fight the,
You have to fight it underwater? That sounds like it would be annoying in a Donkey Kong Country game. Fish. Big fish.
No, big fish, fuck off. I think one of these other spots can break. But this means that Froggy is secluded to this pool in specific.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. Hey, look, another rock.
To break the ice.
Thank you, what's her name?
To call.
To call you later. Ayo. Such a tender giant Big is.
Oh, I can't break the ice anymore over here.
Ooh. You want to talk about some other fun D&D lore while you try to fish out Froggy and whatnot? This is really fun, in my opinion, because I saw Big throw a boulder, which made me think of giants. So in D&D, giants are very commonly, what are they called? Proficient boulder throwers. So I just want to point this out, okay? So a giant can throw a boulder up to, I think, somewhere around 600 feet away, which is absurdly long for, like, especially in D&D, and be accurate. And some giants protect villages. So, for example, the Cloud Giant protects villages and grows plants and stuff like that. So you could actually live in a town where a Cloud Giant has grown you your house because he grows pumpkins, and you live in that pumpkin. That then prevents any intruders from causing trouble in his town by standing on top of his giant castle in the sky and hurling a rock. Like, and hurling... How? What? I think you're gonna die here. Because I don't know how you get out of this. And hurling a rock from his giant castle in the sky accurately at your group of bandits and flattening everyone. While you see a bunch of... Yeah. This one seems like it sucks. And this is the only spot that you can...
Yeah, it's the only spot where Froggy is.
You can't float to the top and cast yet? No, doesn't look like it.
What, you mean like this?
Yeah. Sweet. Oh, you can. Okay. This might be a good way to cheese Froggy.
Froggy.
But yeah, that would just be kind of cool, right? So you could, you know, in a D&D setting, as a, you know, as a DM, you could have a scenario where a village has a Cloud Giant protector, and he has a giant castle in the sky, and the villagers themselves all agreed to give him, you know, half their cattle or whatever in exchange for housing and protection from this Cloud Giant. Not just the Cloud Giant, but anything the Cloud Giant doesn't like, which is things like dragons, other people, other giants, monsters, etc., etc. And basically the Cloud Giant will sit on his throne, and anytime there's a problem, because he's also a Cloud Giant, which means he can see the future, so he can perceive future threats and things like that. And the second he knows that there's a threat, he will just hurl a giant boulder made of, you know, like hardened cloud at the threat. And they're known for killing dragons with those boulders. So they're not afraid of the biggest and scariest things. He doesn't afraid of anything is a perfect example of a giant. You okay? Big? Alright then. So anyways, then you could have like, you know, the villagers being in like gourds and various other plants because cloud giants also love to plant for whatever reason.
Maybe because they themselves.
I mean, yeah, they're getting half the livestock of the village, which means they're getting a lot of meat. But that doesn't mean they're going to have a lot of produce that they can actually eat, because the produce that humans could eat is too small for a giant. So, they would of course have to grow their own food. This is also why the creators of D&D wanted to kind of like, you know, give examples of why the beanstalk allowed you to get to the giant's castle and Jack and the Beanstalk. Because these guys like to grow, and if there's a giant nearby, or if there's a cloud giant nearby, everything grows a little bit bigger. So, you know, this town would be very prosperous and very safe from most things. Sadly, cloud giants do have a bad side, and they also really like to keep pets, and they like to collect things, hence why in Jack and the Beanstalk there was the whole gilded goose kind of thing, or the golden goose, and it kind of reflects in D&D as well. So they like to collect magical items, which means things that are more powerful than giants normally show up. Hence why the murder hobos show up, you know, to deal with the giant or whatever. But they like to keep pets, and sometimes those pets can include things like chimeras and shadow demons and anything that thinks it's big. Like, for example, a common thing that some of the like actual canon stuff. Whoa! Oh, that one was a really close one. Some of the canon stuff actually has cloud giants collecting owl bears. Excuse me, owl bears, which are, you know, bears with the heads of owls, and that's just it. And they'll collect them as pets, and because they think they're cute and funny. Nice camera angle, by the way. Oh, it's even better. But yeah, very, very few things actually terrify a cloud giant, and it would be very good for a, what is it called, a town to be, you know, kind of controlled by a cloud giant. It'd be pretty interesting. The only one that would be more interesting is a storm giant. And actually a cloud giant would still be very interesting, because both a storm giant and cloud giant have like these things where they try to like show off monetary value as well. So like one of the best things and worst things about them is that the fact that they value monetary value over anything else.
Ooh,
It's got a big life. Yay. Yes, you do have to dodge boulders constantly, because it thinks everything's a threat. Oh, Big needs to go fast. Big is just the epitome of speed incarnate, right?
I don't know what epitome means, but thank you.
Good point.
Lost all those rings.
Yeah. What was the point of doing all that? This is a weird camera angle. Some other, while you're doing this, I'm just gonna talk about some weird other D&D monsters that I think are cool.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I did. Because honestly, nothing is happening here. So you catch Froggy. What are some other interesting ones? Can't think of any off the top of my head. Oh crap, I can't remember his name. I wish I had the book. I don't know where I put the book. It's over on your left. Oh well. But there's a squid, right? There is a squid in D&D that lives in caves, at the top of caves, and commonly will drop down on people to suffocate and crush them. And it's just very funny to me. You have invincibility now. What? Why, Big? Why, though? What does Big need it? But he, like, it'll drop down on you and, like, suffocate you and then crush your windpipe and devour your head whole.
Creepy.
And the whole point of it is so that it can, like, attach itself to your head.
Okay.
You got
Lower
the lower
power
power
up.
up. You can catch bigger fish. That really doesn't matter,
It kind of does.
I guess.
It means my lure won't break as often.
True. And it'll, like, devour your head. And the whole point of it is so it can connect itself to your nervous system so that it can turn you into a mind flayer. Which is pretty cool. That's how mind flayers reproduce. And actually creating an encounter with one of them is really hard for some reason. Like, it's just really hard. Here's another one that I always found funny. Mimics. Mimics, you know, always get the kind of, oh, well, I'm a treasure chest kind of mentality, and that's it. They're always just treasure chests. Or
Well, it could be anything.
but they can be anything. So, here were some concepts that some DMs had made up for mimics if you want to run mimics in your game. So, one of them was a house. Like, the mimic is a house. And it basically just eats anyone who opens the door and goes inside. But, it also, at night, will crush and destroy other houses, so that it's the only house people can go in, home that people can go into in the village. So it fuels its own wants and needs. Another one was, if you don't want it to be a house, you can also make it be a, what is it called? A tavern, you know, attract all the drunkards. Another one was a sword. And basically it becomes this, like, symbiotic relationship with, like, someone in the party where the party member has a sword that, you know, you swing around but also feed enemies to. Which is, like, a cool idea for a magic weapon. What were some other ones? One of them was a boat. I love this one too. This one was a boat. And it was basically kind of like a giant ship that would just be a mimic and would, like, swallow other ships whole to eat people, which was pretty cool. But yeah, mimics are one of those things where if you run them in your D&D campaign, no one trusts you. Because you could just say anything's a mimic at any time and start a fight. Is that a shark? I think that's a shark. A fruit tree, that's a good one. It would make sense too. Damn. Oof. He was like 1,000 and or something pounds. Speaking of things, one of my favorite D&D monsters is the slime, the gelatinous cube, ichor slime, black ichor, things like that. Those are some of my favorites. Yeah, all the jellies and stuff. They're my favorite. They're easily one of my favorites because they're just giant amoebas, essentially. Okay, just drop it in the water.
Just wanted it out of my way.
I see. But they're some of my favorite. And they do so many funny things. Like, they're just giant amoebas that eat things. And there's lore of, like, certain mages and things like that who create dungeons to, like, kind of kill adventurers for various different reasons. Like, there's an entire god who is undead or whatever and is just a lich who creates a dungeon so that he can kill a bunch of adventurers and feed his own, phylactery to keep himself alive longer. And that's like his whole lore. But he has gelatinous cubes in there because gelatinous cubes are essentially just dungeon Roombas that will just kind of scoot along the floors and clean up all the materials that are left behind by the dead adventurers. Armors, weapons, bones, whatever's left. And they'll just kind of, absorb it and eat it. So if you find a cube in a dungeon, just understand it's basically a Roomba. It's just trying to clean up. That's its only purpose. And lore-wise, anyways. But, they're easily some of my favorites because you can do some crazy things with them. Like, I saw a trap set up where it was basically a gelatinous cube in a chandelier. And it looks like water. And there's, like, this whole puzzle where you have to, like, fill water up to a certain point in a previous chandelier, so the chandelier kind of notches down and opens up a door. But this one has water already in it, and you're in another room, and at the bottom of it, there's a bunch of gold. And treasure and stuff. So, it's like a big puzzle. How do you get the gold out of that before the water? Or, how do you get the gold out from the chandelier? And presuming it's water, the idea is that the party will just knock over the chandelier and grab the gold. But it's a gelatinous cube. So when they knock over the water, the gelatinous cube falls on them and, like, eats them. Which is a pretty cool one.
God, I hate these stages.
Yeah, this sucks. I hate this. That's why I'm trying to just fill time with talking while you try.
It's like Froggy doesn't like taking the bait.
He does not. Maybe he doesn't want to be your friend.
That's a lie.
Froggy is my best friend. Another one that I think is really cool is Gray Slimes. So one of my favorite mini bosses for, like, low level characters in D&D is the Hag. And hags like to brew things a lot. So you can kind of have, like, an encounter with a hag where she has a pot where she's, putting ingredients, or what looks like ingredients for a spell in. But it's actually her feeding a gray slime. Did you need to take a break?
Answers.
I don't think there is any. Anyways, while you're doing that, so it'll look like she's kind of feeding a gray slime or something. Or she'll be feeding this gray slime, and then if you fight her, you can have the gray slime come out of the pot or knock the pot over and have the gray slime attack people. Which they're really cool because they're acidic. Like, they have acidic, like, goop, and basically they'll just try to, like, grab you and eat you, which is pretty cool. And then there's I think it's the orange ichor, which is a really funny one in my opinion, because it's not acidic. In fact, actually what it does is smother you and beat you to death with its pseudopods. So pseudopods are essentially like little feet for amoebas. And so the idea of this creature is that it'll kind of grab you and hold you in place and then beat you with its billion tiny feet until you die. which is hilarious to me. And then of course there's the black jelly, which is like the most terrifying slime. Basically the idea of this is it's both acidic, but it also beats you to death with pseudopods. But it's essentially like a giant black tar that engulfs you and then like drags you down, and then will like go in your mouth and eat you from the inside out. It's a horrifying monster. And there's even a patron deity for these things, which is called Jubilex, which is actually a demon. Or is he a devil? I think he's a demon from the Abyss. And he can be your patron and a deity. And it's hilarious. Because, you know, people that have like him as that are kind of very obsessed with eating things and becoming things that they eat. And stuff like that. It's very funny. What's another one? And also, Hags being my favorite, you know, low-level boss fight kind of NPC. Another really fun enemy in D&D that I like a lot is the Scarecrow, because, well, Hags can make them.
Oh.
Oh?
So there's an actual way you're supposed to frog, or how you're supposed to catch Froggy. So when he bites, you're supposed to pull the line.
Ah. Okay, well, that's stupid.
Which hooks him.
Where are you going?
I need a drink.
You just drank a drink.
You can blame Froggy.
Well, I mean, I'm the one sitting here talking.
Yeah, but I need a drink. Because damn that frog. Making me drink.
This Sprite has gone flat. Now I hate it.
How does it...
Yeah, it's already flat.
Ew.
The big buddy.
I see. That might make it easier. To an extent.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You're already at the surface with them. You may still let go, though. Oh,
Eat
thank
it,
God.
you little bastard! They don't explain that to you! They don't explain, hey, when the frog's on the freaking hook, you gotta shake your goddamn rod to hook him. Fuck you, Sega!
Too bad.
You are what you eat? Yeah. That is true. I mean, that's like his, basically, Jubilex's entire mantra, in a nutshell. Oh. Good.
I knew there was an easy, fast way to catch Froggy. Explain it.
Essie, hush.
Like, the biggest issue in Sonic Adventure is the fact that they don't explain shit to you.
Well, yeah.
They're just like, wander around until you figure it out.
And then, also, because honestly, none of this matters. This is just Big the Cat being Big the Cat.
And Tails got Froggy.
Yep, Tails has Froggy. But one of my favorite NPC, or not NPC, but low-level mobs to fight is Scarecrows. Mainly because they connect to Hags, but also they're just really cool. And because they're hollow, you can kind of sneak some funny things in it. Like, I saw there was a table of like 20 outcomes that can happen if you killed a Scarecrow. And it was like a bunch of different things. Like, one of them was like balloons that pop and do like psychic damage and stuff like that. And like, you know, poison apples and healing apples and things like that. It was really cool. Because the idea is like Hags like weird magic.
Sorry.
Basically they have like
On tighter.
basically they have like magical things that are kind of weird, like, you know, Eye of Newt, etc. kind of stuff. And
Go to Station
you could just
Square.
put them
and
in
find
the
something.
Scarecrows and it's funny.
Okay, now we know how to actually fish for Froggy.
Yeah,
Something they don't explain to you.
they haven't explained a single thing to me.
Okay, but Sonic's self-explanatory.
Not at all.
No, I mean Sonic himself is a self-explanatory game.
Not at all.
His stages are pretty self-explanatory.
Nope.
You run from point A to point B.
Yeah, but then you have to run around this overworld.
Yeah, but with Sonic's, it's a little more straightforward.
Not at all.
That robot. I better go after Amy.
Why are you just standing there, Sonic?
Right. I guess since I've been talking about D&D stuff, what's you guys' favorite enemies in D&D? Because
Froggy!
mine are weird.
Don't play in the street!
Playing in the street.
Blah.
That's fine. Should be fine.
I must save Froggy!
Yes, Froggy. You've never played D&D? Sad day. It should be honestly a thing that we maybe get some Discord people together to do. It would be fun.
I fish on the beach.
I think this is the area that made Aaron flip his poop. Yep, it is this one. Because this song sucks.
Oh shit!
He just threw a bomb at you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna throw fishing glue around him.
Surprisingly, that one's more deadly. But yeah, I would love to like...
So I have to figure out where Froggy is hiding.
Yeah.
The frog you are looking for is up ahead.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, I would love to get like a Discord
Oh shit!
together where it's just a few of us and, you know... And we play D&D, and that could be like a stream or something.
Froggy? Well,
Like
actually, I
fish.
think this is where the, where this actually comes in handy,
What?
being able to float
Yeah, because you can just find exactly where he is.
and fish from the water. There he is.
Yeah, this guitar riff is garbage.
Okay, so he's hanging out in this corner, which means this is where he's going to be swimming in circles. Froggy.
That's an eel.
You'll carry on.
I love eel teriyaki.
Come on, Froggy.
Keep the line.
The big bunny.
I swear if you do this, I'll be a happy boy. But also if this thing breaks, I'm gonna go lay down.
I'm gonna be so mad at this damn.
If your fishing line breaks, I'm just gonna go have a lie down. And maybe go to sleep.
See me.
Big over there.
Yeah!
Well, first try, easy. Froggy is 500 grams. Is that right?
He's a big frog.
Is that right for a frog, though?
Not too bad.
Okay, so we have proven. Oh look, I just got frog napped.
Froggy?
Yes, you did.
Uh-oh. No! Hold on there! Come back, please! Give me my friend back!
I like how it already knew what I wanted to type in. Froggy is 10 times heavier than a normal frog.
So, big is like 10 times bigger than your normal cat.
Froggy is 10 times bigger than a normal frog.
Was that a problem?
At least heavier. I don't know about size-wise if he's 10 times bigger than a normal frog, but size-wise he is, because a normal frog weighs about 50 grams.
Froggy?
Froggy is massive.
This place doesn't look familiar to me at all.
So we're at our final fishing spot.
Thank God.
Okay, but learning how to fish is suddenly easier.
Yeah, but it seems like it's still a nightmare.
Let's go see what's behind this door.
Your friend is in the hot shelter. Hurry up and rescue him.
Hey, I'm hurrying.
Frogs can grow the size of a horse in Sonic's universe. That sounds like a nightmare.
Oh yeah, frogs get massive in the Sonic games.
That's stupid nightmare.
And can summon rain. Or poison rain.
Weird. Would you say it's purple rain? Or no? No, you wouldn't. This seems like just a really bad idea for a Sonic game, in my opinion.
Big's fishing derby?
Yeah.
I have to figure out where Froggy is. And the answer is not in this pool of water.
Yeah. But 50? I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Okay. I've got to find Froggy, hook him, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Because we've already learned that it's actually easy. They don't explain it to you, so...
Again, they have not explained a single thing to you. At all. They don't explain where to go. They don't explain what to do. Hey, look, there's Froggy.
Everything comes spilling into here.
Ah, there's Froggy. Looks like he needs my help.
It looks like he needs my help, and he's definitely not just enjoying his environment for once.
No, now everything spills into here. And now all I have to do is find where that bastard is swimming.
Just catch the
There he
damn
is.
thing.
Come on, take the bait. Great bait, Nate.
Big the cat, a master batesman. Froggy doesn't seem interested. Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Come on, you dumb
The
bitch.
big bad.
Yeah.
So close.
As long as he doesn't, spit it out. Or hey, wow, that was quick.
I told you! Once you actually figure it out, it is so easy. Aaron Hansen would be angry.
Yeah, I know, right?
Angry to learn that there's actually a trick to catching Froggy.
I know, right? Yeah, you just
Yeah.
kind of wibble-wabble it, or whatever.
Yeah, yank it.
The flaw of the game is that it doesn't.
We're
Tell
together
you that
again
at
at
all.
last, huh?
And Froggy's just, help me. That frog is clearly screaming, help me.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Oh god, now he's getting hallucinated. He must have licked it.
Don't lick frogs.
Don't lick frogs, kids.
Unless they're poison dart frogs, because they're better than Tide Pods.
Where am I?
Don't
Froggy?
actually lick those. They have enough poison to kill a full-grown elephant. they'll put you in obituaries real quick. Unless you really want to. I mean, I'm not stopping you, but I'm also not telling you to do it. So your family can't sue me or anything like that. But just understand.
Don't lick things you're not supposed to lick.
Wow.
Unless you want to.
Unless it's a Switch cartridge. Then you can lick all the Switch cartridges you'd like.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you from licking anything if you want. But at the same time, I'm going to mention that I'm not liable for anything that you
So
lick.
these are the 7 emeralds.
If you haven't licked a Switch cartridge yet, lick your Switch cartridges.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, totally do.
No.
And if somebody asks you why you're licking your Switch cartridges, tell them it's because Connor the Wolf told you to.
No, don't do that.
Fine. Pause Screen is not liable for any damages you cause to your Switch game card or to yourself from licking your said game card.
Or yourself.
That's what I just said.
Licking yourself?
Oh, well, if you lick yourself, I can't stop you from licking yourself. It's weird, but
You can lick whatever you want. Just, we're not liable for any of it.
and don't blame us if you lick a doorknob and catch COVID.
Or get arrested on other planets.
Remember, it's on the other planets, it's illegal to lick doorknobs.
SpongeBob reference again.
It's a quotable series.
Did you know people didn't understand the Nosferatu joke
Froggy?
for a long time?
I would
Like, I
like to look
legitimately
at this
saw a
place.
TikTok where someone was having to explain the Nosferatu joke because they didn't get it, even at the age of 28.
If something happens now, there's no point to my rescuing you. I don't know.
Do you know
who
the
would want
Nosferatu
to
joke?
save us both.
Where he's flicking the light on and off?
Yeah. Do you know who Nosferatu is?
Yes,
We
it's a
better get
vampire.
going.
Good. Because
buddy.
people didn't know who
Like-
Nosferatu was.
Like a legendary vampire.
Yeah, he was before Dracula, and he was before things like that. The actor is prolific. Words are hard.
Like, if you don't know who Nosferatu is, then you clearly do not, let's see. You clearly don't know what,
Use the monorail to get out of the ship.
wait, what did I do?
You summoned a monorail.
I don't know how.
Big summons monorail.
Apparently do. I'm getting out of here!
Yeah, I didn't know who he was when the episode aired. And I don't expect, someone,
Oh,
who grew up with, SpongeBob to know who Nosferatu was when they were young. But you should know at least of him by the time you're, 20-ish, in my opinion. At least if you like monster movies, you should. But honestly, he's a very famous actor. It's a very famous character. And because of SpongeBob, it has another reason for you to look up who he is. So, very prolific. I can't say that word.
prolific.
Yeah, because I was saying it fine earlier. Prolific, very important to cinema, and honestly, like, with SpongeBob, he kind of finds new life, and I like it.
He does not get the same height that Sonic and the gang get.
Obviously not, he's big. The cat.
Oh shit!
It's Chouse.
It's Chaos. The only boss fight Big has to do.
Is it really a boss fight?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's the only boss fight Big has to do because this is the end of Big's story. So, if you want to know how to fish for Froggy, when he bites onto the lure, yank the rod. That's all you have to do is hit the control stick.
Oh, look at that polygonal feet.
Ribbit.
Salvation! Death! Freedom from Big!
And you just puked up a Chaos Emerald.
Good. I thought he was gonna dive into chaos.
And now Chaos goes from Chaos 4 to Chaos 6.
How?
because he had a Chaos Emerald from Froggy and the Chaos Emerald he took from the bird.
By your tail. Once you get your tail, you'll be complete and ultra strong.
What?
Froggy ate some of Chaos on accident.
What?
So that blue water from the start of the story, Froggy ate it.
He ate it? It looked like it attacked him.
Well, it got inside Froggy somehow. Oh yeah, this is exciting.
Unbelievable. Look what happened. Chaos has transformed again.
No shit, Sonic.
Big's over there like, man, I could eat some tacos right about now.
I'll save you. Don't worry, Pally.
So I just have to fish Froggy out of...
Day.
Oh yeah, I just have to fish Froggy out of Chaos.
Get it back. Watch me.
Which is actually even easier.
Watch me, I'll get your friend back. And he immediately kicks the frog out of him, like dive kicks him.
Nah, what's even better is like Sonic's like, I'll get him back, no problem. He just tail swats Sonic off,
Yeah.
off the egg carrier. Just woo! Oh shit!
I was just picturing like Sonic dive kicking straight through Chaos, hitting Froggy in the stomach while doing it, and like brutally injuring a poor little frog.
Okay. I mean, this isn't the worst. Ah. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to fish Froggy out of Chaos.
Because when I look away, he whines, but when I look... Oh, alright. That was quick. But when I look away, he whines, but yet when I'm staring directly at him, he's silent.
Hooray! Froggy!
So I think he just wants
I won't
attention.
let them take you away again.
I won't let them take you away from me again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Froggy's gonna, or Big's gonna go jack Tails' plane. Oh no, how am I ever gonna get off the plane? You can fly, Tails.
You can fly down.
We're gonna jack the the tornado.
Huh? Hey, maybe we could use this.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna press a button.
Press buttons. Button, button, where's the button?
Whee! Whee!
Is it over?
Yes. Big story is done.
It wasn't so bad. Because it wasn't 8 billion years, but it has been going for 3 hours now.
Yeah, but that was also Amy's story.
Yeah. But we started big story at an hour and a half in.
Okay, so it took another hour and a half to get through Big Story.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not the worst.
We have beaten Sonic Adventure faster than the Game Grumps could ever.
Yeah.
And that's because I actually figured out how to beat Big's stage.
It's true. He's doing the dance. Oh, Froggy looks like he's okay with it now. Well, that was Big Story.
Big and Amy's stories completed.
Yes. So all that's left is Gamma,
Gamma and the final story.
which is beating Chaos 7.
Chaos. Yes, it's beating Perfect Chaos with Supersonic.
Yeah. With Supersonic?
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Supersonic.
Time for the robot? Yeah, that may be tomorrow though.
Or next week. Depends on how I feel.
Good point. Whew. Very sleepy.
What time is it?
Almost 1? 12:30.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad.
Alrighty, let's get on to the signing off section.
There you go.
So, depending on how I feel tomorrow, I may or may not play through Gamma and Supersonic.
Yeah.
I mean, I know views and times are important, so...
Yeah. So it would have to be kind of earlier. Ideally.
Gamma's is... Like, Supersonic is just one thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying maybe looking for maybe 8 o'clock, not midnight kind of times.
Yes.
You want to say anything else?
Yes. Don't forget to go to YouTube and watch our stuff. We're putting out more Zelda videos soon.
Yeah, now that we have all the stuff, I should get them out.
Also, don't forget to check out Patreon. It really helps us out. Seriously, it does.
Yeah.
And then, well... and once we beat Sonic Adventure, it'll be on to Sonic Adventure 2.
Yay!
Hey, it's a lot more straightforward than this.
What are we doing once we're done with Sonic games?
I thought you were going to play Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
We're going to go from one crazy franchise to another.
sounds like a good idea.
But Sonic's going to keep us busy for a while.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we're playing through every Sonic game. Well, every main title.
So
I'm
it's,
ignoring the spin-offs.
yeah, so it's Adventure 2, then
Heroes,
Heroes,
then Shadow,
Shadow,
06,
06.
Unleashed. Like I said, we're skipping it. We're skipping spin-offs, so no Sonic Riders. So it goes right into Unleashed, and then I guess, well, they do make callbacks to Sonic, Sonic in the Black Knight and Sonic in the Secret Rings in the game, some of the other games.
Okay.
So I don't know. Should that be a playthrough I do?
I don't know.
Sonic.
If we have them, maybe?
Well, I have them.
Then
I have
yes.
almost every Sonic game.
I would assume then yes.
And then we go to Sonic, Sonic Generations. Although somewhere in that line we need to play Sonic 4.
Sonic 4?
Yeah.
Why?
Sonic 4 is part of this.
When did it release, though, and was it...
It was released in 2010.
So maybe in between something that was released earlier than that and later than that?
So somewhere in between Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Colors.
I can see that.
And then we play Sonic Colors, then Sonic Generations, then Sonic Mania, then Sonic Forces.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh wait, no, Lost Worlds is in that mix.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for tonight.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Good night, folks.
Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. All that stuff. And see you later. Goodbye.